Thomas Patrick Dillon, Belfast, the old sod.
By the old sod, you mean Ireland?
Aye, sir. Oh, 'tis a broad and lovely land.
I'm sure it is. Mr. Dillon.
Call me Paddy, sir. Otherwise, I might not hear you, medicated as I am.
Medicated?
Well, aye, sir. Well, since all that happened on that cursed limey scow.
And you've had some of your medicine before appearing here today?
Well, sir, only enough to follow doctor's orders and still be fit for your honor's court.
And you mean no disrespect to this committee?
None in all the world.
I believe you, Patty. What was your job on the Titanic?
I'm a trimmer, or was, until they fired the lot of us.
Fired you? What do you mean?
Well, we went to Mr. Franklin's office in New York to see if we could get a few quid to live on. 'Twas no. Our pay was cut off from the minute the old girl went down. Well, we asked them to wire home that we were still alive. They denied us that too, saying it was just too much of an expense.
Now, Paddy, what does a trimmer do?
Yes, the trimmer. The trimmer, with his long-handled shovel there, keeps the coal up to a level before the boilers. So the stokers can get at it easy.
Were you ever required to actually shovel coal into the furnace?
Aye, if a stoker was sick or hurt, or there was a special speed-up.
Paddy, do you recall any speed-ups being ordered on the Titanic?
Aye, sir. From Saturday night onward, 'twas a horse race royal. We were shoveling so long and fast that many of the men, they were dropping on the deck.
How were they attended to?
Well, like always, we laughed. And then we dragged them to the side and threw a pail of water on them. Before long, they come to and they was ready to go again.
Paddy, do you know, was a speed-up ever ordered on Titanic?
Well, sir, I only know that there were 24 boilers lit. 3 of them for their first time. And the white signal light for full steam ahead was on me whole shift.
It would have been impossible to set a speed record. Titanic was not equipped with the high-pressure turbines necessary to accomplish that. She was a luxury liner. Luxury is the hallmark of the White Star Line, not speed.
Paddy, has the White Star told us the truth on this?
In the old sod, for generations, we've had a saying. The dirty lying English, nail 'em to the cross.
Paddy, is there anything else they've lied to us about?
Oh, by all the saints, Senator, they have. But I hate to be the one to tell you.
Now, you need have no fear, Paddy. You will be protected.
Well, sir, from the time of her sea trials and all through her maiden voyage, for more than 2 weeks, the Titanic had a fire in her belly.
Did you say fire?
I said fire, and a bad.
How do you know this?
Well, there was round-the-clock shifts of 12 of us doing nothing but fighting the flames.
Now, Paddy, did the passengers know about this fire?
Oh, not likely, sir. We were all sworn to keep it secret, you know. I'll bet the officers was, too.
So someone in authority at the White Star Line knowingly allowed passengers to be boarded and Titanic to set sail on its maiden voyage, more than 2,300 people on board, with a fire secretly being fought in its hold. Mr. Ismay, what do you say to that?
Senator, not being experienced in matters maritime, you can hardly be expected to know that in steel ships, unlike their wooden forebears, fire is a common occurrence and seldom of any consequence. This was a coal fire in only one bunker with more than enough men to contain it. It posed no danger.
Paddy, could this fire be the reason the ship sank so rapidly?
On the Carpathia, a bucko named Fred Barrett, what worked with me in the stokehold, told me that bulkhead, red hot for so long, when the cold seawater hit it, shattered like the shell of a boiled egg on Eamon Collins' bar. The rivets flew like bullets, sir. It was me, 3 other trimmers, and 8 firemen were in the hold. Well, the shock knocked us down, and all the coal there on top of us.
And the sea came in?
Aye, sir. It came in about 2 feet above the deck plates. It ran down and rose slow up to our knees, while we tried to back off the boilers to keep them from exploding. Just then a big green foaming wave comes roaring through. Well, we jumped for the escape ladders and scrambled for topside. Oh, the passageways there, oh, God. They're all jammed with confused and worried people. Passing the commissary, though, I see they're giving out spirits. So I take 2 bottles. By the time I hit the fresh air, I've got 1 left. And I see there that the deck is slanting toward the bow. Well, now I seen it do that before, you see, but when my medicine wore off, it always straightened back out again. Yeah, this time, though, I had a feeling it wasn't going to.
What did you see on deck?
Some of the officers were loading the lifeboats, you know. One of them has a gun out, holding off some yelling buckos, while the women and little babes are getting in. Well, I go over to see if I can lend a hand, you know. The mob is pushing this way and shoving this way. And, well, somebody gives me an elbow in my guts, and I'm over the rail, falling headlong toward the freezing water, way down there. Well, when I come up, thanks to me medicine, it's no worse than swimming in an Irish lake in early springtime. So I opened my second bottle, paddle about a while there, you know, paddle and swing, swing some more and paddle more, swing it up and paddle and well, you know, the more I drink, the warmer the water gets. Until all of a sudden, I'm being hauled up into a lifeboat. They dump me in the bottom, throw a blanket over me, and before I know it, sir, I'm asleep in the arms of Mither McCree.
You slept in the lifeboat?
Aye, sir. I don't really remember a thing until they hauled me up the side of that blessed rescue ship. Blessed rescue ship.
Fatty, is there anything else you can tell us?
No, that's about it, Your Honor. I know there must have been lots of excitement, and the sinking of the Titanic's going to make history. I know you need your information there, sir, but to tell you the truth, I slept through the whole damn thing.
Luck of the Irish, huh?
Aye, sir.
Mr. Berrigan?
Dillon, have you ever been disciplined for drunkenness on the job?
Well, now, I have been passed over for a few sign-ons because of it.
Gentlemen, is there any reason this committee should believe the alcoholic delusions of this habitual prevaricator?
Oh, sir, you mistake me. I haven't prevaricated since I left me Molly in Belfast.
Nothing further. Thank you, Paddy. You may stand down.
Oh, Your Honor, I hope so. Gentlemen, you get your answers, and gentlemen here. Oh.
On your feet. On your feet. Come on.
Somebody was
On your feet.
Well, my dance card's full, boys. Can I help you, sir?
Stand aside, Dillon. You've done enough.
Aye, aye, sir. Well,